Hey there, guys. Scarlet here. Today we're going to be doing a tour of the Minecraft server. Accompanying me will be my black friend, Igor. Say hi, Igor.
Okay. Hi.
What?
I'm
Hey,
Igor.
why? What? You messed
I'm
up
Igor.
there.
Accompanying me today would be my white friend over here, the KKK member.
Oh,
Today we
KKK
are
member. You see, this
going
is
to
why we don't hang out. This is why we don't record together.
today we're going to do a tour of the world here today. And honestly, we got some stupid builds. We got some beautiful, tremendous, beautiful
Look
builds.
me in the eyes and call
Honestly,
me a KKK member again.
no, that's a Nazi guy. That's my mistake. I'm mistaken. Sorry, guys. It's a
Ah, good
Nazi.
old Adolf.
A Nazi.
But
My
yeah,
bad.
so today we're going to be doing a tour of the server. I don't know how much of this will be edited out because I'm a moron, but anyway. Uh, so, I suppose we start off with the basics. This is basically the town center here with the lodestone, which directs everyone to this location. Anything you got to say about this, Rachel?
We don't need it anymore because we got these handy dandy teleport things. But it's good in case we have newcomers. We give them a compass. We show them where it is. Anyways, I think we should start with the town. We should start with the village over here because it's kind
I
of
was
like
mainly thinking that we go through everything and then go piece by piece by piece. So basically, here's the beacon, which we got from Cohen the Wither. Here are all the heads that I've collected and decorated the beacon with. This is the
it's
watchtower.
not all the heads in the game, but yeah.
This is the, yeah, obviously. So over here, you have the watchtower, which is the second oldest structure on the server, arguably. Obviously, this has been renovated time and time again. Originally, it was made out of sandstone, but now it is made out of brick because Rachel, or well, Igor, is not satisfied. She's never satisfied. Anyway,
Oh, that's a new problem.
okay, now, okay, I'm gonna have to take that out. Um,
It's funny.
yeah, I know. Anyway, um, so down here is the sandstone mines. This is where Igor would mine sandstone. Uh, for her stupid, idiot projects.
I don't break that. That's water. That's water. There's
Oh,
water. Okay, I told you there's water.
well, there
I
wasn't water
literally.
behind some of it. Alright, I'm gonna make it look like you told me to do that. Anyway, um, so yeah, sandstone mines. That's also the first enchantment table. Basically, this is all ancient history. It's hidden and buried beneath the world for a reason. Now, if we go all the way up here, we're gonna find not much. Honestly, the person who built this was kind of lazy, I'm gonna be honest.
The watchtower.
So yeah, this is what the top of the watchtower looks like, guys. Pretty simple. There's a hole here. We call it the Igor hole.
Yeah, I can't. Dude,
Good place to jump from.
I'm just gonna teleport down like a normal person.
Or you can have fun for once in your life. For once in your life. And this over here would be the community storage room. This little community storage room is the oldest structure on the server. Originally built on day, what was it, 10? Probably less. Um,
I built it for a shelter for Evan since he didn't have a house.
my response was, I have a house. I'm building a house. Why do I need this?
And you broke a hole into it. Thank you, Evan.
I don't remember that. Anyway, yeah, now it's just community garbage, garbage place. It's where we throw away all the stuff we don't need.
We need some stuff. We need some stuff. Like I come in for some stuff all the time. So sometimes it's like
Yeah,
handy.
it shows, like, stuff just shows up in here magically. I don't know who puts it there, or why, or when, Or how?
I, I literally do.
Yeah, no, no one ever accesses this place. Over here is the very important Everlasting Map project, built by me. It is an effort to explore the entire world. So, over here you have the, local map, which basically comprises of the entire area, known as, colloquially as the compound. Um, which, well, it's basically where most stuff happens, arguably. And over here you have the regional map, which comprises of the entire region of the server, well, the entire local region of the server. Um, Down south from here you have where our good friend, me and Rachel's good friend, Declan lives. Um, up north, up north from here we have our where our good friend Harley lives. However, he is unfortunately off the map, which is why we have this little compass. This is where a future map is going to go, but right now, I'm too lazy. But yeah, so that's just the map wall. It's a wall for the maps. It's really cool. It's really good. Please like and subscribe. Um,
No. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be aggressively shilling every time.
Okay.
We're gonna skip all of Rachel's stuff and only stick to my stuff, so we're gonna ignore that village over there.
Fill the food and then we'll show the village. God damn it.
So this is the local farm here, originally built by Declan, or Declan Games, as he's known on YouTube. It's always been growing potatoes, carrots, and wheat. However, recently someone made an addition of including cactus, who I'm assuming is Rachel, or, well, Igor. I can just say, if I say your first name, is it an issue? Because there's like over 1 million Rachels out there.
Sure, it's basic name.
Well, I mean, you are basic. Anyway, over here is the village. Yeah, Rachel struggles with, you know, basic concepts. But yeah, so this is basically the concentration camp that Rachel set up in order to, you know, keep all her slaves in one place. This was until they finally decided to stop being slaves for a bit and burn down the local shelter. You know, burn down their master's house. But yeah, it didn't do anything. It didn't change anything. And then over here you have the local enforcer Trevor, who you know, keeps everyone in line.
Crazy.
Because if they don't stay in line, they get whipped.
No, they don't.
Cut that out. I mean the part where she said no, they don't. Anyway. Yeah. So
Here's your forest area. Let's go to your forest.
Well, we were gonna end up there anyway. Yeah, over here is the what's it? God, I forget what it's called. Stable. So this was originally built by me a few months ago. I built it because our horses would originally just wander around the compound and then get out. So now we have a designated area for them. Over here is my stable, which, by the way, this design was blatantly stolen off the internet, as is a lot of the stuff on this server. Nope, that's not supposed to happen. Why does it keep doing that? Like, why does my mouse do that? But yeah, over here, these are just my horses. You have No Name, Froob, Gigahorse, and No Name. And then over here you have Dum Dum McFace, Declan's horse,
Teddy
Jr.
And it's just Declan's horse.
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with you?
What?
Okay, well this video is actually good because it's good documentation for when you inevitably get arrested for animal abuse.
I don't do it.
You only abuse animals. That's it. That's all you do. Here, let's go ahead and go to the House of Neglected Dogs, ladies and gentlemen.
I literally visit them every single day.
Let's go to the House of Neglected Dogs, who don't even have names because they're meant to be meat shields. Except for him, because I decided to give him an ounce of uniqueness, and then Rachel decided to punish me for it. Anyway, by breaking my windows. You'll see why that's significant in a bit. But yeah,
Why
so
do
this
they
is...
keep getting missing? Like, I feel like there's supposed to be more dogs. Like, is it just me?
I don't know.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it's
No,
weird.
I don't know because I don't count your dogs. Ooh, buckets.
Dude, don't steal my buckets.
I wouldn't do that.
You literally just stole it. You
No, I didn't.
literally just stole it.
No, I didn't.
You
Okay,
you
fine, I'll
got-
put
you
them back.
got-
Fine, I'll
you
put them
got-
back.
Here.
But yeah, so this is basically just, this is Rachel's old house. She made it look like a plantation by design. But yeah, so basically this is just, she no longer lives here because apparently it's racist.
No, it's ugly.
Yeah, and down here you have the remnants of Rachel's old railroad project before she tore out all the rails.
Yeah, I needed it for something.
Over here is the grave of Froob Jr., which is now being suckled on by a bee. This is where Froob Jr. died. Don't hit the friggin' bee. So we're going to ignore this for now because it connects to another build later. So yeah, let's go on to other stuff. So if we take these paths over here that were beautifully built by me, we end up at... Excuse me. Because people refuse to clear up that path. Over here we have this to-be-fixed building, which is essentially the town hall. So here is where all of the local players' flags are. So you have Declan's flag, or Declan Games' flag. You have my flag. You have Igor's flag, or Rachel as her real name is.
Hey, stop.
I'm not going to stop. Anyway, in my opinion, her flag is a little bit, bad.
Igor!
Her flag's a bit bad. But yeah, over here, I'm hoping to put in windows here and hopefully fix this abomination of a roof. Over here you have the waiting room area, which is beautifully built by me because originally it was horrifically ugly. And then over here is the super secret room that we don't talk about. But yeah, and then over here we have, I suppose, receptionist area. I'm not sure what this area is for. It looks like a metal detector.
It's a receptionist area.
Yeah, it's a receptionist area. But yeah, that's all there is to this place right now. So we are going to go to the next place. Forgot to mention, here's the nether portal. Alright guys, so as you can see, we didn't really go that far. Over here is not really an old building on here. This was more of a, I guess the first, non-practical building that was built in the, server, right? Because we didn't build this for, any purpose. Well, I didn't build this for any purpose. It was just built for fun. So this is Scarlet's Cakes and Cookies, obviously built and owned by me. So over here you have the, basically, obviously we sell certain items. Just open the door. We sell specifically cakes and cookies and even bread. Stop eating the cakes. That's the cake that's supposed to be there for demonstration. Up here you have the cake. You have the oven. Originally this was all on fire, but then the place burnt down, so I decided to remove that. And if we go down here, and then decide to break the floor, we'll see that someone decided to build. Hold on a minute. Wow, would you look at this? A sex dungeon under my wholesome little bakery. Isn't that surprising, Rachel?
Yo, the prank.
Uh-huh.
They'll stripper poles.
You're a perv. You're a perv.
Stripper poles. I have.
You're a perv. Alright, jump in 3, 2. Ow.
Bro, just move.
No, I can't get out. Otherwise, you know what?
I'll teleport.
Pick up the block and then jump up. So yeah, guys, that's all that there is really to this place. So first creative build, I guess you could say. Oh
Yeah.
wait, Rachel, we forgot the menu.
Yeah, let's show them the menu.
Yeah, Rachel, would you mind you know
Yeah.
reading it aloud
Okay.
for our guests?
Yeah. Scarlet's Cakes and Cookies. The best bakery in the world. All goods are made using ingredients produced on site. Okay.
Yes, that's right, and we will go over those
Stampy's
after.
vanilla cake, named after famous YouTuber Stampy Lanyos. This cake is made with a passion taken straight from his love garden. A delicacy worth of a true legend's name. One cake for $1. What a cheap deal!
That is a cheap deal. I'm sorry. Where
Well,
are you going to tell me that you're not going to get a better? Where else are you going to get such a good deal, huh?
no, that is a cheap deal. Yeah, I'm saying it's a very cheap deal.
Well, you said
Yeah,
that
so
sarcastically. Anyway,
I didn't know. I was actually honest. Double
she's not a very
chocolate.
honest person, so that's the main reason why, we
Oh
always
my
have to
god.
second guess her.
Double chocolate crunch cookies using only the finest cocoa beans and the sweetest sugars. These delicious little monsters are with their emotional weight in gold. Comes included with a purchase of Stampy's vanilla cake. Bread made on site using fresh grains from the nearby farm. Our bread is guaranteed to make you leave you with the feeling of satisfied and filled. 4 for 1 ingot. That's it.
Nope.
That's
No,
it.
Rachel, there's a coming soon. You remember the coming soon page?
Maybe you could read it.
No, you read it, Rachel. You were narrating it right there, right?
No, I don't. Well, see, my glasses need to wash, so
You didn't have a
I don't wash
problem. You
it.
didn't have. I'm wearing glasses too. You didn't have a problem just
I
now.
need to wear it. I need to
Just
wash.
now,
I need to.
Don't. You know that sword. Read it.
The succulent, creamy chocolate swirl with extra nuts coming soon.
Yep. Perfect product placement. Now, you do that again, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Anyway, yeah, happy relationships here on the server.
Yeah.
This is the, over here you have our production facilities, consisting of cocoa beans out back, along with, chickens and cows. Yeah, just a general good time. Here we can extract, milk and then collect the eggs, which then allows us to make our delicious cakes. Now, if we go over here, we have the odds are earlier you noticed this peculiar little lever here. No, it is not a dildo. It's actually supposed to activate this little interesting thing here, which doesn't make any sense once you it's kind of like a bridge here that Rachel built, which is
So
kind
you
of
go across it. You go across it, right? And then when you're done going across it, you take it off.
the only issue is that the Technoblade statue over here that she decided to build is connected to it.
Yeah, it's connected to it. So if you want to go to Technoblade, you just need to click it, or you go to Technoblade. It's that simple.
Yeah, but then it's still floating there.
What do you mean, dude? Anyway,
Forget it. Anyway, over here you have the chess set. It was originally built by Rachel here. We never played on this server, but we did play. We have played before, and I beat her twice. And I then proceeded to win. What was it?
don't bring that
Again?
up.
Was it
Don't bring that up.
twice
Do not bring
more?
it up.
Was it twice
Do not
more
bring that-
on chess.com?
No, it wasn't twice more. No, it wasn't twice more. You know what you did.
Hey guys, post-production Scarlet here. Just thought I'd butt in here and give you all some context as to why she's so mad. On chess.com, they have a feature where if you do three of the same moves 3 times in a row, the game calls it a draw. I then knowingly took advantage of this when she was winning to force the game to end in a stalemate, which is a valid strategy, by the way, if you look at the official chess.com guide. But I digress. She's just salty because I thought of it before she did. Anyway, back to the video. I won, and yeah, she's still salty about that win there, guys. Um, she's still very, very salty about the win.
He forced a
All right,
draw.
editor, let's cut all this out. Let's cut all this out, editor.
Okay, so this is Declan's farm.
Hold on. Hold on. All right, so coming back around over here to the farms, you are likely to have noticed two things here. First off would be the lighthouse, and then over here you have Declan's mob farm. Now this is also ancient. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it is very, very ancient. And yeah, it's just, a good old-fashioned mob farm. Not the most efficient thing, but it gets the job done after a while. Why is my recording software doing that? Well, not my recording software, oh, right, now, forgot to introduce us. This is the lighthouse, which was originally one of the tallest builds on the server. Now it's the second tallest, because I wonder why someone decided to move out of the base. So, first floor, well, actually, no, technically, this is the second floor, because underneath this is a lot of water. By which I mean, in actual lighthouse designs, I'll put a picture up now, there are supposed to be there's supposed to be water tanks underneath these. So essentially what I decided to do was, it was a giant hall. Hey there guys, post-production Scarlet here again. Unfortunately, Igor's family had the audacity to live their own lives and interrupt our recording. So there's going to be a lot of cutting in this part of the video. I thought about removing it altogether, but it didn't really feel right to just jump between parts of the build without any context, so just wanted to give you all a heads up. Alrighty. Over here you have the generator room. So this is the first room over here. Sorry for that cut, by the way. Little issue came up here on both ends. So this is the generator room. This is the room that's used to power everything in the lighthouse. So yeah, pretty simple room over here. You just have water tanks combined with a water generator. The water is extracted from underneath from the said water tank said giant water tank under below, which then sends power up through the entire lighthouse. I'm very proud of this place, in case you can't tell. Now, over here would be hydrology. This is where the actual water is extracted. So as you can see here, the water is collected from underneath the water tank, which is then spread through the entire lighthouse. So basically, this place is designed to be mostly self-sufficient. The only thing it requires is deliveries of food. So up here you have the log room. So this is essentially where, if people are staying here, they enter in their names. They enter in their the date, so days, month, years, their name, and then whatever they want in the log. So basically, it's just kind of like a diary. And then you have a bunch of documentation around here. So second floor, record keeping, important room if, for a bit of a role play. Third floor is storage room 1. So this is essentially where all the storage would be located. So this is where they'd store mostly food, which in a real life scenario would last them several months. So yeah, it's a pretty important room. They'd also store some equipment, but it would mostly be food. Unfortunately, we can't afford that, so most of it's empty, but I digress. Up here, mouse issues again. Up here, we have the fourth floor, which is the living room. Now, the living room is where all of the is where people would be spending most of their time when not doing their duties. So you have books up here, so that way you could read it. You'd sit on the couch, or you'd sit on this table over here, either eating a meal or reading a book. There is no television. They are not allowed televisions. They are cut off from the outside world. Cell phones are banned. No TikTok, no Instagram, and yeah, we just live that classic Amish lifestyle. Um, the curtain can be closed if they don't want to see the outside, and the lights can be turned off if things are a bit too bright. We also have a trash can down here, but it's practically useless. Over here, we have the kitchen. So the fifth floor is the kitchen. Yeah, so here you have, so they have a double fridge system combined with a sink here with a mirror and then another sink over here with no mirror. This is basically where they would do all the cooking.
The cleaver right here.
Yeah, that's a meat cleaver, so that way they can chop up things like fresh meats. Wouldn't see much use, but it would still be useful in packaged meats. So yes, pretty good room overall. Over here, you have the sixth floor, which is the bedroom. This place is designed to house around 4 people per. Wow, what a convenient cut. What happened, Rachel? Anything weird happen? No, nothing? Okay. This is definitely happening on the same day, by the way. Anyway, so yeah, up here you have the you have level 8, which is locker room. Ignore the fact that there are more lockers than there are beds. That's simply, just don't think about it. Then you go on floor 9. You have storage 2. This is where most equipment would go. Then after that, we go up here to floor 10. This is where we get to basically light bulbs would be up here, though I don't know who. Someone put poisonous potatoes up here in the chest. I don't know who did that. But yeah, this brings us to the Bedrock, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, this brings us to the outside area with the lights. Then over here, this used to be one of the tallest buildings on the server, as stated earlier, but unfortunately someone decided they had they felt insecure, so they decided to build something taller.
I built my house before you built your, like...
I'm talking about other stuff. Anyway. But, yeah, so pretty simple build, when you think about it. Now let's make our way down.
Okay. I don't want to die.
Over here we have the, we jumped off and then came over here. No one died, luckily. But over here you have the bridge originally built by our friend here, Igor, otherwise known as Rachel. She built this, an old version of this a long time ago, but we kept complaining about it, and eventually she built a better version, so that's appreciated, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It kind of cramped the style, I guess. Over here we have Declan's house. I believe we haven't shown this yet. So this is Declan's house, or his old house. Originally this was, oh, and there's my mouse problems again. Originally this was where he used to live, so we have, you can't burn the place down, and if you do, it's destroying a historical site. She really doesn't like this guy, for completely unjustified reasons. Anyway, so this is where his dogs used to be. This is where Declan used to sleep. This is where all his items were, until he took all the valuable stuff and booked it. And down here is a basement area. We don't know what he was going to use this for. We may never know, because he stopped working on it a long time ago. Let us wait for our disabled friend to explore a bit. He even took the coal out of the furnace. Alrighty. So, Rachel, I think for the next 2 buildings, it should be you who gives us a tour.
Okay, so we have We have our red shop here.
Your
It's ready
redstone?
and functional for us to work. So all we do is pull this lever and it opens the door. And then now let's go upstairs before we embark downstairs. So up here, let's open for business, right? So we're gonna have a lever right here, and it's a fireplace outside where it will light up. Did you block it with
I
block
will
again?
say it's not a perfect system because for some reason dirt ends up blocking up the redstone. I don't think.
No, no, you blocked it with
No,
a block again.
I think
No,
dirt
you
tends to
blocked
get in
it
the
with a
system.
block again. You
No,
literally
it's
you
on. It's
removed.
on. It's
It's
on.
on. Okay, it's on. It's on. It's on. Yeah, it's on. Okay.
You are
Now
really
let's head down.
hostile. See, this is what I have to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. I am nothing but
Let's
nice, and
head.
then she yells at me all the time. She's
Let's
really
head
mean. She's
downstairs.
really
Let's head
mean,
downstairs.
and it's really hurtful. And please send
So
help.
this is the. If
Call
you want to head
911.
downstairs, everyone,
Yeah,
here's
sure.
the left to that, and boom. Now we have an entranceway downstairs, and this is it.
Yep. Down
This
here
is like
is.
my redstone shop where I tinker with redstone. This is where I came up with the design for the bridge out there. And as you can see, it's a very human design.
I'm noticing this place. It looks like it's in the middle of renovation.
Yeah, kind of. It is. It's in the middle of but honestly, I didn't want anything much because I need to use this place to tinker with. So that's why the floor is there. There is no floor. There's just stone because I kind of need it. I kind of need some deep stuff to go into the ground and for tinkering. Okay, I'm sorry. Did you block me again?
No.
Exactly. Okay. All explosives. Group.
But yeah, that's one of my favorite activities. She goes down there, and I just close the door on her. It's hilarious. Over here
Okay,
we have
so
the sheep farm. Nothing much to talk about, just a sheep farm. And
this is black rock. It took me a while to build. Actually, it was very
it's
complicated.
roughly the size of her forehead. It's impressive, really. But go on. Oh, you're gonna.
Now, this is kind of like a UPS system where it's self-explanatory. We have a UPS. Let me show you down here for a second. It's pretty interesting down here. Down here is our storage area. We got a lot of chests where each person has a storage area and a storage unit where they can add their stuff. Their important valuables. I'll have to put security doors soon, and then I'll give everyone their own key cards. Anyways, if we go down here, we'll have a entryway to Harley's base, Sugar Luna, and it's very long, so we won't go across it right now.
We're
It's like,
talking
like
thousands of
1,000
blocks.
away.
Why is there a? It looks like there's an entryway here covered up by a cobble. Am I explaining that?
That's just a mistake I did. I put a hole in there by accident.
Okay.
A mistake. So
Okay.
don't break it.
That's where she buries the bodies.
Anyways, let's go upstairs. We'll find elevator right here. So let's go on the first floor. Second floor, actually. Sorry. So this is our second floor. Still working on renovations. I'm thinking of adding some desk cubicles here, and let's go on our third floor.
Why? I'm just curious here. This seems like a design choice. Why are the Why are the logs like this?
I like it. I really do.
No,
So.
I mean not these, but I mean the ones that are poking out.
Yeah. Okay. So these are kind of like this is kind of like a I like the design. That's what I all can say about it. I'm thinking of adding like a wood log going up also for the cubicles. That's what I was thinking maybe.
All right.
Anyways.
More understandable then. Got another empty floor up here.
Okay, so this floor is also a office area.
I
So this is
understand
supposed to be a corporate
BlackRock's still a startup company, right?
in the Minecraft. It's like, yes, BlackRock is still a startup company in the game right now. Right. Let's go up to the, I think, final floor.
So
This is the boss's room.
y'all are gonna fill in
This is the
that.
boss's room. We have stocks, we have currencies, we have what we want and our future plans. We also have a globe, okay, right here, just like in the first area. We also have a globe. We have a globe right here.
You can tell the economy is in the dirt when you're looking at these numbers.
You know, we have plans that really to change the economy in this Minecraft market. That's why.
You also misspelled ingot.
Okay. Let's not point out that. Now,
Okay.
I built this office while sleepy, so don't mind it.
We are in a very, 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 very brutal recession right now. Like this. Oh God.
It's just some ideas, you know.
If those are ideas, I'm horrified of what you have planned when you take
welcome
power.
to the office. You know, this is the boss's chair. You know, I am.
Oh,
the
so
boss.
then move.
No, this is my chair, dude. This is my chair.
Okay.
My chair.
Fine then.
Sit down. Take a seat, sir. Anyways, let's head out and go to more areas.
She tried to install water elevators, but got too lazy, unfortunately. So that's why we have to deal with that.
Okay. So, next place we are going to is our houses. So let's start with my house.
Your house. Oh, right. We didn't tour my house yet. First I think we should talk about this.
What? Talk about what?
This.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
Mind taking off your helmet, please? Narcissism, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, if we actually go out here, you can see the newer design for the wall that I'm currently working on. It is a relatively simple design, but one that is also fairly expensive. I stopped at Rachel's head because I didn't want to mess up her hairline, but, well, more than it's already messed up. But yeah, yeah, this just goes on for about half the base right now, half the entire compound, but soon I'm hoping to make sure it encapsulates the entire thing.
Okay. Did we tour the town hall?
We
town
did.
hall
We
or
did.
no?
We did.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is Komoto's grave.
We're not going to talk about that. I'm going to edit it out.
It's from a film called Look Back, and I cried when she died.
I'm cutting all of this out.
God.
No one can hear you cry. I'm not. This is nerd shit.
Anyways, this is over here is my basement. So let's go down here.
I haven't actually been down here
Yeah.
yet.
You coming? Yeah. Okay.
No, I'm just standing upstairs. Yeah.
Okay, so this is my basement. Just like some.
Are you making a bunker down here?
This is like my obsidian area. I was trying to do something.
You tried to make a bunker.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, you were trying to make a wither farm, weren't you?
No. Everyone knows withers. That can't hold the wither back. We all know that, so no.
Sure. Oh, this is what your
This is like my own personal farm here. I really need to fix this area, because, like, dude!
I was hungry.
Okay.
You can eat these even when you don't have hunger. When you're not hungry. That's neat.
yeah, you can. This is like my basement. I'm still working on it. So, yeah. Now, right here, if we go up.
Why are your stairs messed up?
Yeah, it was a quick thing.
You should fix them.
Let's go upstairs. I'll meet you up there, Evan.
You can't say my name.
Oh, good. Hello. So, these are my three dogs.
So I'm assuming this is a skeleton of you when you were a kid?
Anyways, this is my new prized possession, an Enderman head that Evan does not have.
Are you sure that's not your player model?
Oh my lord. I got a husk, I got a brute, I got a pigman, I got a brown creeper, skeleton, chicken, spider, and a blaze, which was hard to... Evan!
It was all a ruse.
Evan, give me my second Enderman head back. Dude!
I'm sorry.
Jealous. You're so jealous.
Okay,
Dude.
now you're making me mad.
Put it back.
I just want to say the clutch that I just pulled, jumping down from here, was insane. I jumped from here, right, out from here, and managed to land in the water.
You want to do it again?
No, because I know I can't pull it off again. That's how impressive it was. So these are the only three dogs she cares about.
I care about the other dog.
Oh really? Then why aren't they in here?
Because it would be a pain to take them up here.
So they're not worth it. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, keep on with your little tour.
Okay, so this is like my storage area, and then this is where I keep my valuables. This is my loot box. So, my loot box here.
Which I definitely can't access.
What?
Nothing. Keep going.
Okay. Problem to worry about later. I have Declan's cow head here. You know, my prized possession. Very nice to me. I like it. I killed Declan's cow, and I.
Yeah, she likes killing animals. It's scary sometimes.
And this is like, yeah, you know, I'm very happy about this one though. This one was a shock, you know.
So you like going to sleep with this thing staring at you?
They all stare at me, dude.
Why is your bed out unaligned?
What?
It should be here in the middle.
It is in the middle.
No, it's not. It's off.
If it is. Like,
the head's in the middle.
The head's in the middle. Like, there is no middle. You do realize that, right? It's an even house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You designed this place poorly. Anyway.
I gotta make it bigger anyways one day when I make it into Sky City.
Yeah. Yeah, she plans to... She has a big god complex, so she wants to be Zeus. Man, I'm making it look super good for the YouTube channel.
It's not Zeus. I name it Mount Sinai. What do you think this is?
No idea. Alright, so I suppose now we go to my house. Alrighty, guys. So we're back at the town hall here. Over there, we have Rachel's house. Well, actually, no. This isn't the town hall. This is the town center. And now we're going to make our way to my house, which is the superior house on the entire server. Alright, guys. I just had an ice cream sandwich thrown at my face. It's really good, but we found a boat. Or we made a boat. So now we're going to be heading over to my house. But first, we gotta check out these, well, actually, no, we can skip those.
Dude, what did that do? Oh my god.
It's very easy to mess with her. But yeah, while I'm eating this ice cream sandwich, why don't you go ahead and talk about the history of these statues?
Okay, so I took a whopping 8 months to make these statues.
Mm-hmm.
Procrastination and designing it too. But finally, I found a design that I really like, you know, and they're just little tubby guys, and they're introverted. So one side is like full copper,
Inverted.
and the
They're
other side is
inverted.
deoxidized copper, and it has copper trim.
You said they're introverted.
What? Yeah, they're introverted. You
No,
know,
they're
like
inverted.
opposites?
They're inverted.
Yeah, inverted. Sorry, inverted. They're opposites.
Introverted means they don't like talking to people.
They look like you don't like talking to people too.
No.
They're very adorable. That's what I've noticed.
Oh no, I don't like the eyes.
Adorable. What?
You gotta put like glass in the eyes or something.
Maybe. I wanted their eyes to glow from afar. That's why.
Well, we can pull that off later.
Yeah.
But yeah, over here is my humble abode. Oop. Come on in, Rachel.
I'm gonna go for.
Let me just take another bite of this ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, so as you can see, this house is.
Yep. This is my house. This is the main entryway area. We come in through here. Ignore the people who stare through the windows. They're quite rude. I can't get rid of them though, so hey, they're the neighbors, I guess. But yeah, this is basically where I have all my things. I try and organize my best. Over here we have mostly building blocks, though for some reason I brought this flint and steel here. Mostly building blocks and such like that. Over here we have nether-themed items. Over here we have blocks, armor, equipment, and books. So basically just a random assortment of things, including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tridents, which Rachel can't touch. What are you doing in my crafting supplies bin?
I'm just looking.
Can never trust
Where's
them
the
these
trident?
days. You can never trust them. Hey. Over here you have the spoils of war, which are basically just non-unique items, I suppose you could say. You're not touching the damn tridents.
No, dude.
Over here we have more building blocks. Stop. Back up. You need to buy those.
How much?
You want I'm taking these with me, actually.
How much?
We'll discuss a price after the video. Anyway.
I have money.
Over here we have the ores and metals. This is basically all my coal, my copper, my iron, my lapis. You know, just general worthless stuff. Over here we have, and she's gone through my enchantment books. I can see you taking things. I can kill you, you know.
I'm not taking anything.
I saw you take something.
I didn't take anything.
Put it back.
Okay.
If you don't put it back, I'm killing you.
Here you go. I put it back.
I don't believe you.
What do you mean? I literally put it back.
Go sleep in the bed. I'm killing you right now.
What?
Swear on God you put everything back.
I swear on God, I put it back.
You put everything back. Put it back or I'm killing you.
Can I have that?
Alright, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. I want that. Can I have that?
Swear on God?
On God, that's it. Can I have that?
No.
Why?
Because you tried to steal it.
I didn't try to steal it. I borrowed.
Alright, up here we have wool. You weren't going to. Up here we have wools and dyes. And down here it's also just a random assortment of stuff, including my enchantment books. And then over here we have my ender chest. this is what I have in my ender chest, including a music disc which I took from Rachel as payment for things that I gave her. Um,
You
but
sold that.
anyway, over here, we have my bedroom. This is where the magic happens. Except no magic ever happens. Here we have a sheep, which
Oh,
was given to me by a close friend who we shall not name. Um,
I can't even see your names. Mm,
what?
mm,
Oh, what are you gonna do?
mm,
Yeah, she likes
mm,
breaking the glass in here because it destroys all my
mm.
carpets, which is inconvenient. But I can replace these. This is easy. But yeah, and then we also have a little enchantment area here, which, you know, is useful, but doesn't actually give me all full level enchantments. And over here we have all my cats. We have Jesus, Pepe, Evil Kitty, and Firestar Jambo Milo the Third, which is a bunch of references, because I'm a freaking dweeb. And then in here we have the pet room. So this is basically where all my pets are. Here we have a pretty puppy, Neo from the Matrix, DeskJet all-in-one printer, Thing 1, Thing 2, unnamed dog that I haven't named yet, parrot that clung to me while I was in the middle of a ancient city excavation. So that was nice. It triggered a warden, which resulted in me dying. Llama, which spawned in after I killed a man, and a chicken that also spawned in down here. But yeah, so this is my pet room. I made the floor rainbow. But yeah, I think that's all that we have to talk about here.
No, there's one more room here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you
Oh,
mean you
okay.
don't know what you're talking about?
Down here is the, whatchamacallit. Down here is basically my basement area. It's more of a bunker when you think about it. It was originally made in order to hide things that are supposed to be secretive, but it's mostly just, it acts more as a workshop area. So down here we have my operation when it comes to Tinker's Construct. I'm going to take this because no one's supposed to be down here. So here we have an XP area. This is basically where I extract all of my experience in case I die. So right now I have around 30 levels of XP. But yeah, over here, you know, it's just my general operations. I'm not going to go into the operations because then someone can replicate them. But yeah, it's just Tinker's Construct, essentially. I basically do this, and then I sell items, the items that I craft. Yeah, I got quite a few, so that way I don't have to. So that way I don't have to come back and get some. Over here we have the finished tools and armor. This is basically like leftovers from projects or things I'm trying to sell. Over here we have raw smelted ores. These are ores that I am currently smelting. Well, not smelting. Basically, Tinker's Construct only takes raw ores. And then over here we have random assortment of items that are needed for crafting down here. Alright.
Nice.
What?
It's nice.
Yep, down here. Down here we have the cactus room. I did this so I could grow my own cactus without having to buy it from anyone. And then over here we have the netherrack room. Now, yeah, that's it. That's all there is to this place. There's no other secret areas, so let's keep going.
Maths got me working.
Goddamn right, boy. But yeah, there's nothing else. There's no other secret rooms down there or anything like that that no one else knows about except for me.
Yeah.
Tell yourself that. But yeah, that's it. That's all. That's all there is to the world tour. Thank you for watching, everyone. Yeah, that's it. Just kidding. No, I'm kidding, y'all. I'm yucking ya. There's actually
A train station.
yeah that we're never gonna use, unfortunately, because we can teleport around. But I digress. Hop in the boat.
We don't have enough slots. Oh, god damn it.
Watch your language.
You leave me alone.
Get in the boat.
I'm in.
Yeah, sorry guys. She's kind of slow.
Cause I'm on my phone.
Cut that out. Anyway. just have her admit that she's slow. But yeah, over here we have the train station access area, which I personally believe shouldn't be made out of wood, but it's Rachel's design choice, not mine. And basically this goes down into the earth, which, you know what, you built this, you can tour it.
Wait, so this goes down all the way to Evans train station. It's made for easy travel to his house. Easy travel for the average person. Let's say they don't have enough slots left, or yada yada yada, so they can do that. So this is like the train station. This train station was influenced by Blair Station, a real
We're
life
not gonna.
station in real life in Canada. Um, this is also the washroom. This is like a girl washroom. This is a boy washroom, and it's like a granite for both washrooms.
If I'm right, this place isn't done yet, like fully done yet, right? You still need to add in decorations.
It's done. It's done.
Oh.
I don't think we need to add any decorations. We have your
So
face.
we don't have tables or benches or.
Benches I'll add it, but tables I don't really think I need to add it. So this is the dictator's face right here.
Dictator. Okay. This is coming. This is Rich coming from the self-proclaimed dictator, known as you.
I'm just talking about. So this is his face right here. He has ears. Wolf ears. So if we walk over here, it's gonna be a long walk. We're gonna walk to the garden area, and that's gonna be a garden station. We're gonna do more stations along the way, more stations where you can stop at in the compound. And this is, by the way, this is under the compound. So
this is under the ocean, under the compound, under everything we've already seen so far.
Yeah, and you can hear the victims. I mean, you can hear the mob. These are mobs down here.
Yeah, sure.
There's a lot of natural material down here. A lot of natural stuff.
Which I'm gonna come down and take when she's not looking. Because it's under the ocean, which therefore means it's my property.
Iron, there's gold, there's a lot of stuff. That's the benefits of building underground, building such a big labyrinth, because you have a lot of stuff that you go under and find, and they'll be useful for the rail system. So that's gonna be in place. We go up here, it's gold right there. We go up here, and we're slowly getting. This is now no longer underwater. It's in the compound. So this is in the compound area. We're back in the compound, and now we're going to the garden area, which is right over here.
Yeah, she spends most of her time in this world underground. It is absurd.
So this is our garden area.
Oh, you actually managed to finish it off.
Yeah?
You're missing one here.
Don't care. I will not care.
Okay. How would you feel if I harvested all this?
I will fucking kill you.
Holy crap, watch the language there, bud.
I will murder you.
I'm sending this to your mother.
Murder you.
I'm sending this to your mother. That language is atrocious.
Dude, this took so long.
For April Fools, I'm harvesting everything, and you're just gonna find seeds. And then to mess with you even more, I'm gonna take all the torches off, so that way you have to find a new way to place everything.
What? Yeah, so right now we're working on the background of this. So we're thinking of either like a wolf skyline, or some wood logs, just wood logs, to be honest.
Concrete, I think, would be a good option.
What?
Concrete?
Yeah, no, concrete. I don't want to dig that much sand. So.
It's quite easy. I've just go to the desert that you know about that you refuse to share with everyone.
The what?
The desert.
Oh, yeah. Going there is a pain. Anyways, so this is a new and improved station. This is where the entryway, and as you can see, it's fixed up and everything.
I think it
It's
looks better.
Yeah, it looks way better.
Yeah, you're combining wood with stone.
Sorry.
But yeah. And then we have this over here, the old trade station.
Yeah, it's still useful actually.
Oh, what's it useful for?
Um, it connects to the station. As you can see, if you go over here,
So this is basically like a maintenance area?
he goes here, it connects to this, and this will be the start of it.
Well, then that would mean you'd have to go out of your way to come here, right?
Yeah,
It doesn't
kind of
matter.
stuff, but it is our train station, so.
It's your work. You can do whatever. But yeah, and then this is basically the old train station that she built for herself way back when.
It's built for everybody.
She built for herself because no one ever used this thing. And it used to. She spent several hours making railway connections that went down there, only to then rip them apart.
Yes, because we out with the old, in with the new, you know?
Except it's the same thing still. But anyway.
This is not the same thing. It's a new train station, okay?
It's a completely new build.
New build.
But yeah.
That's it. This is it.
That's the entire compound for you folks.
A beautiful world.
I wouldn't call it. How the heck did Trevor get out of the villager area?
I don't know how he does that. That's weird. Like he just gets out of the villager area.
He just does that. Yeah, he disappeared for a while. I'm not gonna say how or where or when he went, but he disappeared. I don't know what happened.
That's just a superpower,
Stop
you know?
asking.
He just disappears.
Yep.
And he just gets up.
Yeah, this, next time you see this place, next time I'll upload about this place is whenever something interesting happens. I don't know, I doubt this will ever become a series because there's not really much to talk about. Because, you know,
We have an election on Thursday.
Yeah, we do have an election, but that's neither here nor there.
Well, we can post our candidate pitches for the server.
And when that happens, you'll also be hearing if you'll know if she wins, everyone, because if she wins, well, then you'll be seeing a lot of genocide stuff going on.
No.
Being reported on. Lots and lots of genocide stuff. It's kind of scary what she wants to do. But apparently people like that stuff. So they want to vote for her. Or you can vote me. Or you can vote me and have the status quo.
Okay, okay. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm Igor. My TikTok page.
And yep, video over, done recording.